Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
It seems to run on some form of electricity.
And it was wrong. It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call.
Bad call.
Some are good for fighting, others for dying.
It's just two movies.
Welcome back to another episode. Nay, not just another episode. It's the 2023 Low-Fill Awards, the most prestigious thing that we do here. Fuck. Nope. There it is. It's the first one. I skipped the first one. That's the one it is. Yeah, but we're also still going to cover two movies because, you know, why the fuck not? That's what we do.
That's what we do.
If you've never tuned into the show, my name is Daniel King. In the studio with me this evening, Birdman.
Hi, Dan.
My best friend, my lover.
Aw.
My penis doppelganger. We have the exact same cock. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
That's actually why we're best friends.
That is why we're best. We were at a dick showing convention, and we were like, get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, that guy's got my dick. We saw each other in the urinal and turned around and went, hey, you know it's illegal to hold a child's penis, right? At the same time, and we just have been best friends since then.
Hell of a story. Hell of a story.
Right. Tale as old as time, some say.
A tale as old as 2003.
If you've never tuned into this show, what we do is we watch two movies. One of them, probably pretty good. The other one, I don't know. We're taking a gamble. They got something in common. But this is an award show we do once a year. We just want to kind of recap all the cool stuff that we watched over the year. And, have a bit of fun, have some laughs, and have a silly fun time.
It's a bit of cheeky fun.
It's a bit of cheeky fun. It's a little tongue-in-cheek.
It might be.
It might be.
You talking about cheeks?
Talking about butt cheeks. A little tongue and butt cheeks for all our younger crowd out there. I know you guys. I know what you're into. Don't get caught lacking in the crib. So this week for the Low-Fill Awards, I think we normally just do something we feel like we can cover in 15, 20 minutes. We did Dave Made a Maze. And this was your selection. Is a not rated 2017 horror adventure film. I don't know that horror really reads for me, but okay. 1 hour, 20 minutes. It's got a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb. And for some reason, Google has completely removed their Google reviews from the initial results, which I find quite frustrating.
What the fuck, Google?
I don't know. It's like your whole platform barely works. You know what I mean? Like you guys are about to go bankrupt any minute.
Are they?
You could at least make sure that works. No.
Oh.
No, they're the biggest company in the world. You're going to go to the store and get milk. It'll be Google Milk.
Google Milk.
It'll be Moolk.
I can't wait.
With 3 O's or however many O's is in Google, too, I think.
So you're looking for... What were you looking for on Google?
Just the Google rating.
84.
Ooh, okay. All right. That's a, it's not a bad swing.
So the reason I picked this movie is, we talked about doing it before, but I think we were both kind of like, that doesn't really seem like a full episode.
I've watched
movie.
it since then. Yeah.
Right.
And I was on the same page. I'm like, I don't know if I could do
I couldn't do
40 minutes on it. I don't
even think I could do 30 minutes on this.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie.
No.
It's a little fun.
I think it's a bit of fun, yeah.
Do you want to...
Yeah, it is directed by Bill Watterson. Got $34,000 in the U.S. box office. Screenplay by Bill Watterson and Steven Sears. It stars Mira Rohit Kumbhani, Nick Thune, Stephanie Aline, Adam Bush. Adam Bush with a beard. Got a beard on my face. James Urbaniak. I like him. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name correct. Urbaniak, yeah. Kristen Vangsness and Scott Krinsky. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Birdman, what would you say, Dave?
So,
I mean, it's pretty
self-explanatory.
It is, yeah.
It's about a guy that builds a maze in his apartment and gets lost in it.
He does, yeah.
And his girlfriend comes home. She's like, "What the fuck, Dave?"
Yeah.
And they got to go in and find him. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Little trivia here for you. Greg. Which one was Greg?
Is it the beard on my face guy?
Greg is played by Timothy Nordwind, the bass player for OK Go.
Huh. Okay.
Hang on. Greg. Oh, he was he wasn't in it that much. Was he the one that they were like, "Don't call Greg," or "Don't bring over Greg," or whatever? He's not one of the main guys. He's only seen in it for maybe 5 minutes throughout the entire film.
Oh yeah, is it the guy that's got the girlfriend and they keep repeating them, that like keep copying each other?
No, I don't think so. Anyways, either way.
Okay, well, it's got the guy from OK Go in it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
They make some awesome music videos. OK Go.
I've seen one. I cannot recall which song it is off the top of my head. I'm not a big music video guy though, except for that one I showed you a few minutes ago.
Yeah. So that was what this is about. And we're just gonna go through it for maybe 15 minutes and talk about
spoil the fuck out of it.
Talk about what we liked, I guess.
It's on Peacock.
It is on Peacock.
If you want to check out Dave Made a Maze.
Real quick, at the top.
Okay. Dave,
the guy, the actor that plays Dave.
Boy, it looks so fucking familiar, and I could not place him. I didn't IMDb him.
I don't think I know him from anything.
Yeah.
But this is the first thing that I thought. That actor looks like James Marsden and Dane DeHaan. Just
mashed together.
It.
Yeah, he does. Man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Fucking DeHaan looks like he's got to be 28 now, and he looks like he could pass for 17.
20, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a very boyish look to him. Like a boy that's been like, I don't know, chained to a water heater or something, like starved quite a bit. Maybe he's swole now. Maybe he's
he might be.
Maybe he's Dane DeHaan fucking swole now. I don't know.
So let's get into this beast.
Okay, yeah. So Dave made a maze.
He builds a maze.
He's making this maze. His girlfriend gets home. You can tell that they're having some relationship problems.
Yeah.
Before anything happens. It's like she gets home, opens the door, just immediately is like, fucking god damn it. This fucking guy. I like the way they make all these like kind of like backhanded comments, like he can't hear her, he's not in the room, like, oh my god, Dave, you know?
Yeah.
He's fucking, here he goes again. You know what he's like. That
apparently this guy starts a lot of projects but never finishes any of them. That's basically
that's how I'm doing this podcast. I relate. Never gonna finish it.
That's the big part of the story.
Yeah.
And I think that is weighing on their relationship. Didn't care for her as an actress. Wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah.
Very just
kind of plain Jane.
Plain. Yeah.
I kind of feel that about everybody in this, except for like his buddy, just the dry comic relief guy.
His buddy, Gordon. Yeah, his buddy Gordon, I like quite a bit. Most of the other people, kind of get on my nerves.
I like the director guy.
I didn't mind him.
Yeah,
and the cameraman cracked me up because he didn't talk except for at the end of the film. Yeah, he's always.
Twink. What was that? I wish I could get that sound effect right.
Like spitting out sunflower seeds. So yeah, Dave makes a maze. Girlfriend comes home. She's pissed. He's like, "Hey, I'm stuck in here. I can't find my way out." She's like, "Quit fucking around. I'm gonna tear this thing down."
You might be wanting to know like what kind of maze you're talking about.
It's cardboard.
He's constructed a giant cardboard fort. Okay.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's big enough for like an adult man to like maybe crawl around in a bit and sit Indian style. You could maybe fit 3 or 4 people in it. It is big.
Yeah.
But it's not fucking massive or whatever. She's like, can't get out. She's like, Dave, just quit fucking around. Come on out. I would really like to talk to you. You know, we need to talk about our relationship.
Something. Because she just got home. Yeah, she
Yeah.
just got home from a long trip. So, yeah. He's lost, though, and girlfriend calls his friends. The friends come over, and then a bunch of other people come over. There's a hobo there that I thought was really funny.
I thought you said you knew mazes. I said I know cardboard.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
I said I know
good.
cardboard. There's a documentary film crew there.
Yeah.
Which those guys are Dave's friends as well.
Right.
They've made amateur films in the past. That is established.
I kind of like that. I like that vibe. The fact that is part of the history for this movie kind of makes it work.
It makes it work.
If it was just 3 other friends, this wouldn't work as well.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
But the fact that they're into making like home movies pretty much.
Essentially, yeah. So girlfriend goes in. She's like, I'm fucking going in. Everyone else wants to go in. So
she packs snacks. She packs
gotta
water.
have snacks.
Because he's like, I've been in here for 3 days and I haven't eaten.
He's like, I had some beef jerky early on, but
yeah, she's like,
hungry.
You've been in there for 3 days? Where are you going to the bathroom? He's like, I haven't really eaten anything, so I don't have to go.
So surprise, surprise, when they get in the maze, it's bigger on the inside.
Oh, it's a TARDIS situation.
TARDIS.
The fuck did you call me? Which is the Doctor Who thing. If you're not familiar, he's got his little phone box, and then they go inside the phone box, and it's huge on the inside.
Right.
Yeah.
They make it to the Legends of the Hidden Temple room.
Oh my god.
You like that?
I do like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. The thing from Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. And it's just like burping pieces of fucking paper. Okay, here's what I really want to know about this movie. Like production style. I want to know how is the whole movie dubbed? Because if it is, it's a pretty good job. And if it's not all dubbed, I want to know how they did the sound for it, because walking in a room made of cardboard and when they're wading through all that fucking paper and shit.
Yeah.
Like, here, I'll give you an example. I have a tiny piece of paper. See how loud that is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not walking through hundreds of pieces of it. I'm barely gently folding one piece. Like, it's noisy. How is that from an audio perspective not a fucking train wreck? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how they did this. I am impressed with all the sets.
Oh my
the cardboard. I mean,
do you have any trivia about who did all the cardboard shit? I assume it's an artist, but it could have been a team of people, I guess.
Well, it says here, the movie initially utilized scrap cardboard from an American apparel factory in L.A. The producer thought they had more than enough to last the full length of the shoot. They ended up running out, yada, yada, yada. They were shooting next to Solar City. I don't know what that is.
It's like Circuit City, but only solar-powered stuff. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
A new sponsor for the show.
They let the crew dumpster dive for all the cardboard. So that's just like about how they got the cardboard. That's not really... Studio...
Team effort, I guess.
I don't know.
The design for all the hours that must have gone in.
Yeah, it doesn't really say how...
To building all these cardboard set pieces.
Yeah. It's impressive.
They are very impressive. Yeah, they look fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like visually, good looking movie.
Yeah.
I like they go into one room and the perspective is all fucking wonky.
Mm-hmm.
If you pay a lot of attention, there's a guy, he goes in the background and he picks up a coffee cup and the coffee cup looks fucking huge. If you look very closely, you can see that it's just sitting on a stool because you can see the leg of the stool.
Yeah.
But still, man, other than that,
cool.
that shit is pretty fucking watertight. I mean, it's a good looking...
It is.
It's a pretty good looking movie.
It really is. It's a fun... That's why I was like, this would be a perfect episode to talk about this movie just for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Just the sets alone. Yeah, all of the cardboard that they use, the creativeness with using cardboard, it's worth talking about for a minute.
Right. So this is the second time that I've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
And I do want to talk for just a sec about my favorite thing about it that I like, that they don't hang a lantern on, they don't spend a ton of time on it, but they let you know this is what they were going for. I like the way that Dave's situation and the space that he's in is like a metaphor for commitment to a creative task, which is what writing a script and making a movie is.
Yeah.
So it is this sentient description that is a metaphor for the thing that it not only that is being portrayed, but what it actually is. Fucking really neat. I like that a lot. Like, that's just a very clever way to go, well, what's this guy's problem is?
Yeah.
What's his problem? Well, he's stuck in this thing. What is the thing? Well, it's a metaphor for like being stuck in a creative loop. Can you overwork it? Can you underwork it? At some point, you either leave it unfinished or you just fucking finish it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They really beat that. Like they make that point pretty well closer to the end.
Yeah,
right.
They hit the nail that one last time to drive it all the way home, and it's very lovely the way that part's done. Although, like, having said that, boy, I am not crazy about like most of the acting in this.
It's not good.
I think the script is great.
Script is pretty good, but yeah, like we said, the girlfriend is just. So dry and just
uninspired.
Very uninspiring. Again, his friend played by Adam Bush.
Oh yeah, Adam Bush is cracking my shit up.
Pretty good. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. You could get anybody. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, who could we get here to replace?
I like anybody.
Whoa.
I think we can both do that.
Whoa. We should just do it together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's fine. Like, he's just okay.
I think that he's just fine. He seems very I think he just maybe needs some more direction.
That's what I was going to say.
For what he's doing, because he seems like he's okay. He just needs some more direction. Leading lady, I don't know. She just seems like she wishes she wasn't there.
Yeah,
right.
What I mean? Exactly. Yeah.
Which I kind of get. Like, maybe she's leaning into like her character's frustration because she's frustrated with her boyfriend and her relationship and yada 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 and all this other shit. But it doesn't play well. I don't know. It just doesn't work.
What about a movie we covered, Save Yourselves, Sunita Mani?
Oh yeah, that's a lock right there.
She could pull that off, I think.
And she's funny, about the same age. Yeah. Well, she's the same age present day as this guy was when this was filmed.
Probably.
Ish. You know?
Yeah. I think that'd be a good lock. Yeah. And then Dave. Just get Dane DeHaan. No.
yeah. Get fucking Dane DeHaan, baby. He loves that shit.
Anyways,
I probably wouldn't get Dane DeHaan.
No,
he looks too sickly. Yeah,
he does.
He'd never fight a Minotaur. He looks like he's about to pass out.
Was it just?
He has an iron deficiency. He's got to.
Was it just me, or did they keep saying? They kept saying Minotaur. Is it Minotaur? I heard him say Minotaur a couple different ways. Yeah,
they say Minotaur a couple of times.
Somebody said Minotaur, and then there was Minotaur. Isn't it? How do you say it?
I believe it's. I say Minotaur.
Yeah.
But
that's how I say it. Is that not it?
It might be Minotaur. Minotaur? Fuck, I don't know. I'm liking that weird, like, what are words? You know what I mean? How's that work?
What are words?
Like, you ever just drop way too much acid, Birdman? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
I know.
Here we go.
Minotaur.
Minotaur?
So we are wrong. So they're right?
Like Anna Torv. That's how I'll remember that.
Minotaur. Huh.
Minotaur?
Make your mind up.
Minotaur. Put an A in there. See what happens.
See what happens. I didn't love the Minotaur thing.
I really like the design of the head. I just wish it wasn't a cardboard head on top of like a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like make it a whole cardboard suit. It would have at least fit the moniker of the rest of the film.
Yeah.
Like when their friend dies and they're like, oh man, there she is. But she's just like a cardboard doll. Which also didn't look great because you can see her flesh under it. Yeah, maybe that's why they didn't do with that. I don't know.
Maybe that was, I feel like that was intentional.
Yeah, I tell you what I did love, though. I love when that lady's head gets cut off and it's just like paper mache comes out.
Yeah, that was awesome. That. The quote-unquote death scenes in this are pretty cool.
Oh, man, they're hysterical.
They're just using cardboard.
Uh-huh.
And it's so fun.
So through this process, they're like, how the fuck are we going to get out of here? Dave says, he's like, maybe I should just, maybe we should just finish the thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is when you're stuck in a creative loop. Things can be overdeveloped or underdeveloped. And he keeps making mention that it's just kind of taking on a life of its own, which is how the creative process works. You start making the thing and then that thing reminds you of other things and that you get in that loop.
Yeah.
But you have to put an end to it or you can't ever move on to another thing.
Yeah, that you saying that really reminds me of writing music.
Yeah. Well, it's because it is the creative process.
Yeah.
The creative process is the same no matter what you're creating. Like even when you're painting, you don't just stop painting when you've painted every inch of the canvas. Things need to be layered,
touched up and
fleshed out and touched up. But at some point, you got to fucking stop.
Yeah.
You got to just go, I'm done with this one.
I know. I feel like we did that a lot whenever I was playing with New Statue. We'd be writing a song and it's like,
you'd be writing a song for 6 months.
Yeah. We got to finish this.
Yeah.
Like, this song it's almost 6 minutes long. Are we gonna finish it? Are we gonna keep adding? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
It's got to end at some point, man. It's got to end. It's got to end so you can say, "Look at the thing that I made."
Yeah.
Because that's Dave's big hesitation. He's like, "No, don't come in. It's not finished."
Right.
Like, don't listen to it. Don't look at it. Don't
not finished. Yeah.
Don't observe my art because it remains incomplete. But just him making the commitment to go, you know what? We're going to fucking finish this.
We have to. Yeah.
And they're like, finish it. What are you, fucking stupid? We need to get out of here. And he's like, hey, don't diminish it. Help me finish it. That's a good bit. That's a good funny bit.
That was funny.
I like Dave's interview when they're interviewing him for the thing. I hate the fact that they brought the whole thing back the second time.
I didn't,
Like, just leave it out of the beginning.
Just leave it out of the beginning.
Or do it in the beginning and then don't do it
exactly.
in the middle of the film.
Same.
But very funny either way. I still like the writing for it.
I do have here the living room optical illusion is cool. we already talked about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like whenever they turned into cardboard puppets.
Oh, the paper bags, the fucking Fandango.
Yeah.
The little Fandango puppets.
That was funny.
Oh man, that was good shit. And then the little paper bag Minotaur shows up. Minotaur shows up.
Sorry, Minotaur.
And
I guess
like,
we are wrong.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's one. That's the only thing we've ever mispronounced on this podcast in almost 3 years. Over 3 years. Yeah, I think we've been over 3 years now.
What do you think the Minotaur is then in this story? So the Minotaur is in this maze and it's basically trying to kill everyone, right?
Time. I think it's just time.
Yeah.
The time that you put into the thing. There is ultimately the longer you spend working on a thing, you risk burnout.
Yeah.
Which will just destroy the whole project.
Mm.
Like, have you ever been working on a thing so long that you eventually were like, this is stupid. Why am I fucking doing this?
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like shit, or it looks like shit, or whatever the thing is that I'm making. It's fucking dumb. I'm stupid. I've wasted all this fucking... You get disgusted with it.
That's me when I'm attempting to build anything. Or put something together.
Yeah,
that I bought it.
That's me, like, making any kind of music. That's mostly why I don't play with anybody anymore. Is I just fucking overdevelop shit until it's just trash. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if I could do that? Wouldn't it be cool if I could do? And then I put it all together. It sounds like ass.
Is this?
I get sick of like listening to my own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll leave it to the professionals. But yeah, I think maybe that's what the Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
The Minotaur.
The it's a trap part. I know we're probably running a little long on this.
You know what? Yeah, we're about 20 minutes. I don't know. We get to a.
So there's a part where they get to what is basically a paper vagina.
A big cardboard pussy.
Yeah. And all of the guys are just mesmerized by it.
Oh, yeah. Dave's like, wait, it's a trap.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the movie, he's like, I hurt my hand. It's okay. And then when they get in there, he's wearing a glove.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, how do you know it's a trap? And then he takes the glove off and his hand is cardboard.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just
funny.
trying to touch anything you could. Excuse me, I did touch it. Thank you very much.
I like when they exit the cardboard or the maze, but then the apartment is just made out of cardboard.
Yeah.
So they're still in there.
Yeah,
even
yeah.
though they thought they made it out. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, I like that. I like that they decide to make like a heart of the maze.
Yeah, and that's how they're going to finish this.
So they can destroy
it. Yeah. Get out. Let's see. I do like we touched on this just a bit, but the friend Bryn, the girl Bryn, who is like
a puppet
essentially.
Yeah.
It was cracking me up. She just wanted high fives.
Yeah, give me a high five.
High five.
Right? In your own words. The director guy was cracking me the fuck up, man. And like, I get that he's supposed to be an annoying character. I still liked it.
Oh, I did like him.
Yeah. I thought he was very funny.
He played that part well.
Yeah, I absolutely fucking nailed it. Cameraman and the sound boom guy, they were fine, I guess.
It just cracked me up because the cameraman didn't talk at all until the end.
The guy comes with the boom mic guy. He comes running out, and he's like, "Oh, I thought I got lost." They're like, "Where were you? What happened?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it." It's because he's got a cardboard dick now.
Yeah,
it's 100% what happened. They didn't have to say it.
Yeah,
they didn't have to say it for you to know, and that's probably the best working joke in the whole thing for me.
Okay, going back to the beginning, they kept saying this, or they said it a couple times. Is it from a different movie where they were like, "You fuck my wife"? What is that from?
It's from fucking. What is that from? Hold on, let me fucking Google it. I want to say like Little Fockers or whatever.
So they're maybe doing a Robert De Niro.
I think it's a De Niro. Yeah, it's from Raging Bull. It is Robert De Niro.
Okay. Yeah, they.
Did you fuck my wife?
You fuck my wife?
You fuck my wife?
And that's the only thing the cameraman says at the end of the movie. That's the only time he speaks.
You fuck my wife?
That was funny.
Yeah, pretty fun movie, man. I think. Look, it's not going to have you fucking busting a gut, rolling on the ground.
No, not at all.
But it's funny in a clever, subtle way. Is it amazing? No, it's a neat idea.
It is a neat idea.
And you know what? Pretty well put together, I think. Some of the acting's a little subpar.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if you would have had the budget to get like a couple of people that are just into auteur film, this would have crushed it.
What about
A24 would have picked this shit up.
Yeah.
Because it's a very like A24 idea.
Right. They would have made it too weird though, I think.
Yeah, you might be right. The Minotaur would have looked better.
It would have been very menacing.
Fucking disturbing as hell is what it would have been.
What about Mark Duplass as the main as Dave?
I like Mark Duplass as just about anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wish they'd cast him as Reed Richards in the new Fantastic Four movie. Just with his weird shit he does.
Yeah. So, they make a fucking, what do they call it? They call it a chrysalis?
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Chrysalis. That sounds like a drink.
Right?
Could I interest you in a ice cold, refreshing chrysalis?
Chrysalis. Yeah, and they make it, they destroy it, and fucking
And they fuck off.
maze is gone. Maze
Yeah.
is done. They clean up.
And then he's like, I love the way when they're all like, all right, well, we cleaned up the maze. We threw away all the cardboard. We're going to get out of here. And then what's his name? Gary, the friend? The director guy's like, hey, Gary, going to need you to contact the family next weekend for everybody that died here today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have a good one. Oh, good stuff, man. How many
Minotaur thumbs
cardboard?
or cardboard?
If your thumbs were made of cardboard and you had 10 of them instead of 2.
Any specific like vagina cardboard or like a
Hidden temple.
there you go.
The hidden temple face cardboard.
Legend
things.
of the Hidden Temple face.
Legends of the Hidden. Thank you. God, it's been too long. I'm getting Alzheimer's at the age of 22.
I'm gonna give this a fuck. What do I want to give this? Maybe a 6.
I think I'm gonna go 7.5.
Really?
I guess it caught me in the right mood, I guess, for it. My first watch, the first time I watched it, I was very like, meh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. On the second watch, though, a lot more of the jokes landed for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna dull it down to a 7.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna keep it at a straight up 7.
I think 6 for me. Which is it had a 6.3 on IMDb.
I think I would really only recommend this to somebody if they're like a huge film buff. If just a rando friend of mine was like, "Hey man, what's a good movie?" I wouldn't recommend this for them. But if you're a huge film buff and you like story development and shit like that, yeah, sure, it's a fun watch. It's certainly something to watch.
Yeah. Speaking of something to watch. What do you think about a movie called The Maze from 2010?
I feel pretty good about a movie called The Maze from 2010. So I guess we're going to go ahead and we're going to go watch that. And then we will be back.
Or are we doing...
Nah, let's stretch our legs.
Okay.
And then we'll come back and we'll do The Maze for
10
minutes.
Maybe 10 minutes.
Maybe 10 minutes. We'll just recast it.
Yeah.
Spoiler, we've already seen it. We'll do The Maze for 10 minutes and then we'll do the Low Fill Awards.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah, buddy. Hey, bud. And please enjoy a word from our sponsors.
Do you care about the ones you love? Are you tired of paying extra for products that fail?
Quality.
Introducing
Protect Plus. Quality. Imagine a future where this could be your new shopping experience. And just putting stuff on the conveyor belt. Beep. 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 Hey, excuse me, sir.
Oh, yeah. What's the problem?
Would you like to spend an extra $4 on the protection plan for this milk?
For milk?
Yeah, you can get a protection plan for your milk in case it tastes like butt.
Wouldn't I just return the milk? Like, if the milk was bad, wouldn't I just return?
We don't accept milk once it's been opened.
How much is the protection plan for the milk?
$4.
$4?
Yeah.
For a protection... I mean, the milk itself is...
$9? I just realized I have no idea how much milk costs.
So, for this... So my milk is $3.50, and you're saying the protection plan is $4.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's with Protect Plus.
Protect Plus.
So if you get it home and your milk does taste like butt, they will actually send you a new gallon of milk.
Okay.
For free. It doesn't cost anything.
Is there anything I have to do to get that milk?
You have to fill out a form by paper. You have to actually mail it in with a stamp on it. They do not accept They don't have paperless filing yet. They're working on it. They're going to be a green company, but you have to send in a form, copy of your W-2, Social Security card, blood type, and it has to be written in cursive.
Okay.
You also need a letter of recommendation from the dean of whatever school you went to. And then just like that, boom, they'll send you a replacement gallon of milk within 90 days.
Wouldn't the milk be bad by then, though? I mean...
No, the milk you'll get will be fresh.
Okay.
But the new milk that you receive, in case it tastes like butt, is also protected by Protect Plus.
Okay. But so then that kind of repeats the cycle, I guess, of filling out paperwork and then getting...
Well, yeah, but you're getting refunded for your, $3.50 thing of milk. If you don't think about it, it's a great deal.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'll go ahead and add the protection plan.
Quality. Now, Protect Plus doesn't just cover milk. It also covers toilet paper, tampons, paper plates, Ziploc bags, Ziploc brand bags, ham, and other obscure food items.
Fish.
And other extremely perishable food items.
Protect Plus is not liable for legal disputes in regards to Protect Plus is not responsible for perishable items that are... Claims must be filed before the Best Buy date on packaging. Or you can go fuck yourself if you have to file all this paperwork. And it's a whole bunch. It's a whole bunch of stuff for a thing that really doesn't cost that much. And I'll be honest with you, insurance companies are going to pay for all the Protect Plus's overhead that it can't afford. So this is a 100% profit for the company Protect Plus. Actually, it cost them less than $1 to do it, so it's 400% profit. But to send you a gallon of milk that doesn't taste like butt. Please see your local Walmart and Walgreens cashiers for Protect Plus warranties and other related warranties.
And now for our valued customers. Protect Plus Plus.
Drop in code CUMJOKE. Use code CUMJOKE at protectplus.gov.
Protecting you and the ones you love.
For milk that tastes like butt. Quality. When the quality is a must, get yourself Protect Plus.
We're gonna get up in it, boy.
The Maze. Featuring corn.
We're back. Yeah, Dan, I'm leaving that in. The Maze featuring corn. And we watched it. Guess what? It's a R-rated 2010. R-rated? That seems really weird. Is it because he cuts a man on the back of the neck? Horror mystery, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 3.8 out of 10 on IMDb, 20% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Directed by Steven Shimmick. Initial release, October 19th. Stars Luke Drake, Shalania Castle, I guess. Claire, Jesus fucking Christ with these names. Niederpruem. Yeah. Brandon Sean Pearson, Richard Dutcher, and Ty Nelson, and Alan Groves. I don't know which one of the guys is the guy that was like also in Torque, but one of them was. All right, Birdman, we got to do that filled up about a minute. We got to do a solid 9 minutes on the maze.
All right, Danny, what's the maze about?
That's a fucking good question. A bunch of people go to a corn maze for no reason. Like middle-aged people.
People in their
late 20s.
Early 30s, maybe?
Late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
They're looking for this maze. They can't find it. It's getting dark, but guess what? Maybe they found it. And now we're going to play adult tag.
In a maze.
In a maze.
In a corn maze.
At night.
Yeah. Have you ever wanted to do that as a 30-year-old man?
I've never wanted to do that, period, at any age. I've never been like, you know what sounds like a bit of fun, you guys?
Hey, guys.
If we went to our separate rooms if we went to our separate domiciles, that's what I think would be a good time. I'll do my thing, you do your thing. You can just text me that I'm it.
Yeah, I always love Nate Bargatze's. You ever get into Nate Bargatze's comedy?
I do like some of his stuff, yeah.
I always love his bit on getting older. You know, he's like, you're in your 20s. He's like, you'll do anything. He's like, what are we doing? I'll go. I'll set my apartment on fire. What do you want to do?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He's like, you get into your 30s. You're like, what time is this? What time is the thing that we're going to?
Right.
What time's it going to end? I'm going to drive separate, actually.
Yeah, right.
You get in your 40s, he's like, I'm not going.
I'm not doing that. No, that sounds lovely. You guys have fun.
Yeah. But that's me.
I'm going to watch CSI. Which probably would have been preferable to this. You know what? It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but I can't fathom why it's 5 hours long. That seems... Because we were watching it for a crazy amount of time.
We watched it and we paused it.
And Alicia's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm getting home. She's like, you guys recording? And I was like, no, the movie's like halfway over. And she's like, what?
We paused it at one point and we were at the 50-minute mark. And I was like, what? I thought this was almost over.
They had 10 minutes. Yeah,
there's a second half that's not in the maze. I was like, what? I thought it was all going to be in the maze.
Yeah, it really seemed like it.
So, yeah, they go to this maze. They play tag. It's dumb. A bunch of them die because there's a dude chasing them for some reason and killing them.
They might have mentioned something about it, but it's a weak-ass premise either way.
Well, yeah.
It's weak AF.
It is weak AF, fam.
No cap.
So one of the girls escapes and makes it to the police station. And there's a twist, Danny. Did you see this twist coming?
No, I didn't, honestly.
This was actually a pretty good twist. The killer is a cop.
Ooh, which is not it's not a twist you've never seen before.
No, it's not new, but
no, that's not new. I didn't expect it in this.
No, he gets injured by the girl that escapes, and he hitches a ride to the police station. And that's where he changes, and you're like, "Oh shit, he's a cop."
He hitches a ride to the police station with a guy that I felt was written to offend me.
A guy that was written to annoy me. How about that?
Oh fuck! Oh,
so
no.
Offend and annoy.
Yeah, it worked. They nailed it.
It worked.
They fucking really captured my essence. I don't know what they did right, but
he was playing that part. He was up to 11.
He knows me, I guess. He was.
They're like, hey, could you just like bring that energy down just a bit? He's like, no, I actually really can't.
No, I'm afraid. It's the.
You paid me $50.
Yeah,
you're gonna get. Your
Look,
$50.
buddy, I'm on two things: the spectrum and cocaine. So this is all you're getting out of me.
He did seem like he was on cocaine.
You must be fucking crazy. To be walking out there in this weather.
That was an actual line.
Doing that shit.
Fucking silly.
Oh, it's my favorite part of the movie, though, actually.
That was
that
fucking silly.
So
okay,
yeah, let's talk about I guess let's recast it.
Well,
okay, is there more?
No, well, so the girl, Jenny or Jerome or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Jason. She's at the police station. We find out he's the fucking killer and he's a cop. He starts questioning her pretty quick. She's like, "Oh fuck, I think this might be him," and she fucking stabs him with a pen.
Yeah.
And then what happens after that? I kind of don't remember.
I don't know. They have a tussle. She records him because he was never using the recorder.
Yeah, she records him and gets a confession.
They do that whole monologue twice. It's weird, because you've seen that bit in a movie where somebody's recording something in secret and somebody confesses their crimes, and they're like, but no one's ever going to know because I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And they play the tape back, and they're like, gotcha.
Yep.
But they only play a couple seconds of it.
Like 10 seconds max.
This time, they replay the whole 2-minute bit of dialogue.
Yeah.
It's odd.
You didn't need to do that.
Nah. We just heard it. Like 30 seconds you know what I mean?
Literally just give us 10 seconds.
Yeah, just recycled footage.
And then, yeah, he's fucking caught red-handed.
Okay, here's the things I liked about it. The fact that it ended. I like that.
Damn.
Yeah. I like the guy that picked up the hitchhiker.
I thought he annoyed you.
I like the sheriff purely for comedic value.
Oh, Nick Offerman? That's who we're getting to recast him.
Right. Yeah, he's got a mustache born to rival Bone Tomahawk, but he's got a haircut to match Jared from Subway. I mean, he's got a real unique look going on, that guy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like much about this. I'm not going to lie. The pacing, I guess the pacing was fine.
Yeah, because I mean, like, look, I know we missed little bits like getting up to go get a beer, a slice of pizza, or whatever, but I didn't really miss anything. But
no, not really.
I know I didn't, because I sat through the rest of the movie and really not much happened.
So we're going to recast this.
With all the people that just kind of look like the people that are already in it.
Yep.
So Bo Burnham is the serial killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slash cop.
Yeah, slash cop.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is in it. Yeah, from the Green Bay Packers.
Well, in New York Jets now.
Oh, yeah, Jets now. Yeah.
The famous New York Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, world famous New York Jet, Aaron Rodgers.
Who was the other? Didn't you say somebody that looked like the guy from Torque?
The guy from Torque, yeah. The dude with the leather jacket.
Yeah,
he was kind of putting off a Billy Ray Cyrus vibe.
He was.
Yeah. Which is what the guy from Torque is doing. So yeah, good, fun one, I think, that one.
Yeah.
Who else?
What do you think about the
there was another, just a generic guy in it. The guy that got he got sliced in the back of the neck.
Yeah.
I don't think somebody cutting you on the back of your neck
would kill you.
Not with like a. I mean, if they stabbed you in the back of the neck and it, like, you know, severed your fucking.
The more I think about it, that's not. I mean,
that's how it works in the movie in the TV show Attack on Titan. But I don't know if that would really. I don't know if that would kill you,
because I feel like you wouldn't be able to cut deep enough.
All your good shit's up here
it's
in
right
the front.
there, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like in the neck,
right?
The neck.
Oh yeah, that was pretty dumb.
I was trying to grab my neck, but my second chin was a bit.
It was in the way,
obstructing my grasp.
Was there? What about the other chick? Not Jane Doe. The one that died.
Daphne.
Yeah, Daphne.
Daphne from Scooby Doo.
Who could? Yeah.
She's like, my glasses. I can't find my glasses. Scooby, Shaggy. Oh, why did we decide to split up, gang?
Who could we recast? I mean,
anybody.
I guess her part doesn't really matter.
I don't know. Just get attractive people.
Yeah.
Any attractive people that have been in another movie.
Yeah.
That cost more than like $8,000 to make.
$200,000.
Yeah. Oh, is that what the budget was?
Yeah,
$200,000. Okay. Well, you know, if the budget was over $2 million, just a good-looking person.
Yeah.
That's it. If they were in it, you can probably get them to do this at least as effectively as Aaron Rodgers and the gang.
How'd you feel about that CGI fire?
Oh, buddy.
That's what they spent $100,000 on.
So I wish I could get that as my like screensaver for my computer when it went off. Just CGI fire. I might be able to make that happen. Actually,
let's fucking do it.
If I could fucking get a GIF to. That's right. I said GIF.
I thought you said gift.
No, GIF.
Don't look a gift horse in the butt.
Yeah.
Or
don't put a GIF in your horse's butt. That's the way that
goes. Would you change the story?
Yeah. I'd change it to anything else. Pretty much anything else. You know what I'd probably do? I would make it like an urban sprawl situation.
There you go.
And the maze would be the concrete jungle. You know what I'm saying? Because that is, you've been to fucking New York or Chicago? Not hard to get turned around in New York or Chicago.
Right.
If you don't know the streets and shit, everything just kind of looks the same.
And make it kind of like mostly some like alleyways and stuff like that. Back
Hell
streets.
yeah. Hell yeah. Just
I get that.
Lost in the back streets. There you go. There's your maze.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It doesn't have to be a corn maze because that's fucking
stupid.
I'm honest with you. That tall guy, that's with the Jinkies, that girl at the beginning, that guy could just jump and be like, oh, there's the car. Do you know, it's corn. It's not 20 feet tall. It's corn.
Yeah.
If you're 6'5", hop.
Right.
Hop. Yeah.
It's corn.
Yeah, it's corn. It's corn.
It's corn.
I'm gonna drop in that audio here. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing. Everything changed. I don't remember what he says. That corn kid. Either. God damn it, that's a good video though. That fucking kid.
Good stuff.
Corn kid.
Go.
I think it's funny, dude. It fucking cracks me up that corn is like somehow relevant again.
Yeah, right.
And fucking like 8 years ago, our nephew was staying over at our house, and I was like, we're standing outside having a fire. And I was like, hey man, what kind of music you into? He's like, oh, I like some pretty underground shit. You probably never heard of it.
Corn.
And he was talking about corn. I was like, shut the fuck up, man. Don't talk to me anymore. Learn how to drive, get a car, and get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Take my car. You can just have it. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. As long as you take it straight into a telephone pole.
Ooh, ouch.
Just joking. But pretty underground. By that, you mean it was on the radio for 12 years
Right.
and also still now, weirdly?
You mean that band that was on MTV?
Right.
Back when MTV had music. Anyways, I think we're finished with the maze.
I'm cash on the maze. We would just, I don't know, make a movie that doesn't suck.
Make a different movie.
How many ears of corn thumbs?
How many stupid?
You got 10 thumbs.
Said stupid yellow, stupid red hoodies.
Also, yeah, the killer guy. Anything else?
Yeah.
Other than a very skinny, frail, pale white dude in just a red seasonal woman's jacket with a hood. Like anything else.
He got that at Forever 21.
Anything else. Yeah, they had a sale at Claire's. That's where they scooped that up. They got 2 of them.
But
they kept reversing the footage, so the zipper, like how it had the side zipper, it would be on opposite sides all the time.
I guess I didn't notice that. Anyways,
stupid. It's stupid.
Also,
stupid.
Okay, real quick before we rate it, what the fuck was the Alice in Wonderland theme that they tried to add to?
I don't know.
Like anytime he'd kill someone, he would add them as a recreation of the Alice in Wonderland.
I'm sure anybody who worked on this would be like, obviously it's this thing.
Dumb.
But I don't think it's obvious. I think you're just like, oh man, fucking Lewis Carroll did drugs and I'm doing drugs. So we're the same.
Yeah.
And you're not, because Lewis Carroll could write a story. And this is...
And you can.
This is nothing. Yeah, this is like, what if a cop killed people though? but in the country.
But fucking why?
And if they were white. That's it. Cop kills white people in a field. That's it. It's this whole movie.
Right.
There's not much to
What
it.
are our thumbs? It can't just be corn, can it? There weren't really that many exciting
There's nothing.
things.
That stupid necklace.
Oh, the tag necklace?
They playing tag. They got a necklace.
What about red hoodie thumbs?
Sure. Yeah, red hoodie thumbs. Got 10 red hoodie thumbs.
Red hoodie thumbs.
How many you give them for that? I mean, a pretty smart look, for the urban woman on the go. If you live in a big city, I mean, you can probably pick one of these up at Sears at the very least.
I'm going to go 4.
4, feeling generous. All right, look, as a movie by itself, maybe a hard 1.5, but it does lend itself to be poked at.
Yeah, that's why I gave it a 4.
I had a good time poking at it, so I think I will go 6.
6?
No, 6 implies I might rewatch it. 4.5.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 4.5. Yeah, I get a little more comfy down there.
Yeah, I would never rewatch this.
Down there in the way bottom. So, yeah, there we go. We rated it. We recasted it. We just showed you that obviously we could make a better movie than that because we know what we're doing.
Don't watch it.
Yeah,
our movie. I'm just kidding. Watch
we're going to make a movie.
We are. It's going to be called, what was it?
Danny Does Deloge.
I was thinking Turkey Squirt.
Turkey Squirt. Yeah. That's my memoir.
Oh, yeah, that's your memoir. Fuck, we can't use Turkey Squirt.
Turkey Squirt.
That's the Danny King story.
Turkey Squirt. The Danny King story.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess let's go. Let's do a quick wardrobe change.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God. Okay. Just.
Ew.
Welcome back.
Thank
you.
you.
The 2023 Low Fill Awards. Ooh. Now, Birdman, real quick, anybody who doesn't know, why do we call them the Low Fill Awards?
So I used to work in the beer industry, and I would often bring Danimal low fill beers.
Who the fuck is that?
Danimal?
Just joke.
That's you, silly.
That's what they used to call me back in the day.
I would bring Danny King low fill beers, which are beers that just aren't, during production, they are beers that do not fill all the way in the can.
Some of them overfilled, I think.
And some of them overfill too. You can have low fills and you can have overfills, but you want the beer to be, you want the can to be a specific weight, depending on what you're canning.
And for carbonation. You need a specific amount of head space.
Exactly.
Essentially, from like where the top of the can is to where the liquid starts.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd bring him low fills or high fills sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes cases.
Sometimes cases.
Can you imagine if your friend came over to your house and was like, let's watch a movie and get fucking wasted and brought 3 cases of craft beer to your house? Because that was why we started doing this show. Birdman came over one time and he brought me a case of craft beer and I was like, hey, we should make a podcast, bro.
And get wasted.
Any excuse, you know?
So, that's the Low Fill Awards.
Yeah, that is the Low Fill Awards. So the Low Fill Awards is where we take an opportunity to go back and look at the things that we watched over the year and go, huh.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And I believe you made a little list for us. Correct?
I do, yeah. I've got a list of some of the notable stuff, but I actually just wanted to touch even briefly on everything we watched. This was a short year, so I appreciate anybody that stuck it out with us. There was like 2.5 months where we just like didn't really post anything. I didn't know if I was going to be able to pick the show back up. It just was a rough year as far as like me getting shit done
for podcasting.
Yeah, it was a difficult year for podcasting. So let me get my fucking list pulled up here. Oh my God, what's your Spotify Wrapped like? Just kidding, don't tell me. I don't actually care. Oh, did you listen to a lot of music? You did? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so I guess let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to roll through these episodes.
Okay.
And we're just going to go, okay, this character versus this character in a fist fight. And like you just drop them in the middle of like a basketball court and go, you guys have to kill each other. You tell me who wins.
Fuck yeah.
And then also, if you want to be like, man, you know what about that movie real quick? I just want to reiterate. If you have a thing you want to say, just throw it in.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so the band director from Whiplash versus Satan from Rock and Roll Nightmare. with his PVC pipe arms. What do you got your money on? Satan throwing like starfish shooting Satan, or fucking J. Jonah Jameson? Give me pictures of Spider-Man. Also play the drums. God damn it!
I'm going J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, I think I'd go J.K.
all
Simmons
day.
too.
He is a mean motherfucker. We didn't get to see him fight.
Yeah,
but I think he could thoroughly beat an ass if he had to.
Seems like it in this movie for sure.
Yeah,
at least fucking hurl a chair at him. You know what I mean?
What a fucking movie, Whiplash.
God damn! I fucking have my daughter watch it.
Did she love it?
Yup.
Fuck yeah.
She's very, very into band. She's quite skilled at the clarinet, and she's picking up the alto sax, and she plays a small bit of piano. She just kind of got bored with lessons, so yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's awesome, man. On the real, I would recommend any young person to pick up any instrument. I just think it's such an amazing part of life, and it can help you form relationships and just teach you valuable things.
Well, it's a superpower too. I think like making music is.
Yeah,
it's like when
so
people
fun.
are like, "Oh man, I'm OCD," but I think of my OCD like a superpower. I think about like picking up just a thing that makes noise and walking into a room and manipulating this thing and changing other people's emotions.
Yeah.
With just noise.
With just sound, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible. How about Ant-Man versus a giant ant?
Oh, shit.
I know you're not a comic book guy, but Ant-Man, he can be either very, very small or very, very big.
I mean, Ant-Man has to win that, right? Just because of his...
For sure. The ant's not even that giant. It's like the size of a German Shepherd. That's from Ant-Man and Glass Trap. Okay, here we go. Nope and Night Beast.
So what was Night Beast?
Give it a Google real quick.
Okay.
If you don't mind. It's like a monster, like a rubber monster in a disco suit. Like, just go to images, you'll see what I'm talking about. He's like holding his laser gun. He's fucking insane looking.
Oh man. Let's see.
They call him Night Beast, and 99% of the film is shot in the middle of the day.
Really?
Yeah. So that guy versus, I don't know, Jordan Peele in a fight.
Jordan Peele, wouldn't it be the monster from...
Not this time. It's just Jordan Peele.
He's not even in the movie.
Yeah, he made the movie. He's got to fight. He's got to fight that thing.
I'm going fucking Night Beast, bro.
You're going Night Beast?
Yeah.
Put all my money on Jordan Peele.
Really?
You take one look at Night Beast and know how to defeat it.
Nah. Night Beast will fuck him up.
Okay.
I don't know.
How about a bunch of Sam Rockwells versus Bad Moon? Which was... Oh, that was a werewolf. That's a werewolf movie. Remember the werewolf? He lived in a trailer next to his sister's house? And he was like, for sure, fucking his sister. That guy.
Oh, damn. I'm going Sam Rockwell's.
Yeah? The fucking six-pack of Sam Rockwell's?
Yeah, they would come up with a plan to fuck a werewolf up. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about...
Hell of a movie. Moon?
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
Dude. No, it's not. It's
But
not for everyone.
If you're into sci-fi...
I am.
And you love Sam Rockwell,
Big time.
which we do.
I also do. I've got there's actually like 8 or 9 Sam Rockwell posters in this room.
He has a Sam Rockwell cutout in the corner.
Yeah. He's shirtless, but it was a Dave. Okay, so it was a David Hasselhoff like Baywatch, but I got another Sam Rockwell one, and I just kind of did a little copy paste with his face.
Yeah,
so that's why he looks so beefy and chiseled.
It's cute.
Yeah,
I like it. I like what you've
really
done with
brings
the place.
the room together.
All right, what's next?
Good question. Lost my space.
Is it the one I love?
Yep.
And Replicant.
Okay, so Mark Duplass and what's her name?
Elizabeth Moss.
Elizabeth Moss and Mark Duplass fight 2 Jean-Claude Van Dammes.
Ooh.
But in the Replicant though, or in Replicant.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the one where that like hooker wants to bang him and he like jizzes immediately. That's that one, right? They all run together. I've seen so many of them now.
I mean, it's probably got to be
2 Jean-Claude Van Dammes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you're probably right, because Mark Duplass is kind of a pussy in that anyway. And
Yeah.
Emily Moss.
Emily?
Shit, what's her name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Moss.
Emily Moss.
She's more out for blood than anybody is in that movie, and she's still also kind of a pushover.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Ant-Man again, but this time versus a big wasp.
Oh, shit.
A big wasper.
A big old waspy boy. How big's this wasp? How big we talking?
Like a German shepherd with wings.
It's always a German shepherd. Why is that the scale?
I don't know. I don't know when people
is that
are like,
actually
about, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in both of those scenarios.
It's got to be Ant-Man then. Would it be Ant-Man and the Wasp versus the Wasp?
It would be Ant-Man and the Wasp versus the Wasp.
That's easy. They're taking that motherfucker down.
God, there's so many though, and they lay eggs inside of you. The wasps in Wasp do. That is a tough one.
You mean and stung?
Yeah, and stung.
I don't know. Then I didn't get to see Stung.
It was pretty fun from my recollection. I think that's one I
maybe
will
I'll
rewatch.
Maybe I'll have to.
Yeah, I guess I'm still going to give it to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay, so how about in the menu and Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? How about a killer tomato versus that plate of just dips in the menu when he's like, and for your second course, just some dip, like with nothing to. Like, can we get some bread? And they're like, fuck you.
No.
You just get dip, you piece of shit. What do you think?
Awesome.
Killer tomatoes or just some dip?
Probably killer tomatoes. If it was anything else, if it was a human,
that's only because of the acidity. It's the only reason.
If it was yeah, exactly. If it was a human, I'd go human. They could just step on the tomato, I think.
Yeah.
Well, actually, some of those tomatoes were pretty big, weren't they?
Yeah, like towards the end of the movie.
Yeah. Man, that was such a. I wanted to love Killer Tomatoes.
Me too.
But it's silly.
It didn't quite do it for me.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah. It was like they were trying to do like oh, let's make The Naked Gun, but couldn't quite.
Right. Yeah. But The Menu, a great film, fantastic film. If you like
that's actually one I've rewatched since we've done that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
I think Carrie might like that.
I like the way at the end of it, they're just like, it's all this like fine dining cuisine or whatever. And then they settle on what I have always thought is literally probably the height of cuisine.
A burger?
A cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger?
Yeah. Just beef and American cheese and whatever trim, like onions.
Yeah.
Yum.
You can't really go wrong with a cheeseburger.
No.
Unless you cook it.
Unless you fuck it up.
Unless
you're Hardee's in Bonne Terre, Missouri.
You motherfuckers.
Been doing this shit since the Stone Age. You guys can't fucking figure it out. Okay. All right. How about Brad Pitt fights Ice-T as a mutant kangaroo in Fury and Tank Girl?
I thought it was furry.
Could be. Okay, Brad Pitt
I'm just kidding.
Brad Pitt with like a raccoon tail butt plug in versus that other thing I said. Ice-T as a mutant kangaroo.
Ice-T is a mutant kangaroo in Tank Girl?
Yep.
Is that...
You ever seen a picture of it?
No.
Oh, dude. I got you, bro.
That sounds wild. And I'm in it. I'm in for it.
Yeah, this was one me and Jackson did.
Okay.
Yeah, boom.
Who fucking signed him up for that?
Yeah, man, because he's almost indistinguishable. But like then he opens his mouth and you're like, holy shit, that's fucking iced tea.
Oh wow.
Good stuff.
Holy shit. So who are we getting from Furry? Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt.
Pred Bit? Man, probably I don't know. Was old Ice T from Tank Girl, was he pretty mean? Or
he was pretty hard, but I think he just got shot and died.
Oh, well.
And if he got shot and died,
it's got to be Pitt.
It's pitted or quit it. That's what I say.
Do you remember what you rated Fury as?
Oh, high.
Pretty high.
9.5. Like, as somebody who was like really burnt out on war movies for a fucking really long time,
brother.
Fury is
it's pretty
deeply
refreshing.
Disturbing.
Yeah.
And fucking God, it's just good, man. It's just fucking really good. And they do a great job at going like, hey, imagine what it would be like to be in a fucking tank crew in World War II. Does it sound like it sucks? You have no idea. Like, and they make it just seem like fucking straight up hell on earth.
Yep.
Just you and 3 other dudes. You got just asshole to asshole all over the fucking place. Nasty, gross. The bits where he's like, hey, new guy, clean the cab of the tank or whatever. And he's like picking up a piece of a dude's face and shit. Like, just fucking gruesome.
Brutal, man. Brutal.
Okay. How about fucking Old Henry? Old Henry. Now, quit vaporizing every goddamn idea that comes into your... How about Old Henry versus anybody in the movie Texas Rangers? Anybody.
You mean those fucking clowns from Texas Rangers?
Yeah.
It's going to be Old Henry.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Ease.
Okay. All right. Badasses on the Bayou and Bridesmaids. So we're looking at, let's say, Danny Glover. Danny Glover fights Melissa McCarthy. No. Is that her name? Melissa McCarthy? No, it's not.
I'm just looking at Badasses on the Bayou.
Oh. Danny Trejo and Danny Glover.
A tale of two Dannys.
A tale of two Dannys. Danny Glover and Danny Trejo versus the entire female cast of Bridesmaids. I think that's a very fair fight, honestly. There might be more of them, but that's Danny Trejo. Like, Danny Trejo's probably stabbed a man to death. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be new to him, killing a man.
Danny Glover is just too old for this shit.
Danny Glover's too old for lots of shit. Danny Glover probably ain't had a hard-on since I was in middle school, bro.
It's funny, him saying that. That's from the... what movie is that?
Oh, that's Lethal
Weapon.
Well, I think
when he was like, what was he, like 30?
Right. I'm getting too old for this shit.
I don't know. Maybe he was in his 40s. I'm not
yeah,
really sure,
he might have been late 30s, early 40s.
You
remember when people thought they could fucking retire? The nerve.
The nerve on those people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I lean towards Danny Trejo just obliterating even he would fight Danny Glover too at some point, I think. You know?
I think what's her name? The girl with the big cans in Reno 911. I can't remember her name in Bridesmaids. I want to say Regina, but then I'm like, no, that's not right.
Rita?
Yeah.
Rita, yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy McClendon Covey.
McClendon Covey, yeah. So Wendy McClendon Covey, I feel like she could easily seduce and murder both of them.
Just take them down?
Yeah, just take them down.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. So we're divided on that one. We'll see. Goon. Have you seen Goon?
I have.
Okay. Have you seen Balls Out, Gary the tennis coach?
I have not.
Okay.
Is it terrible?
It's kind of this. Actually, it's pretty funny.
Okay.
But yeah, Goon takes it all the way. for
Yeah,
that one
man,
because that's what he beats the shit
yeah,
out of
exactly.
people. That's what he does. Okay. Prisoners and In Hell. I'm trying to remember what In Hell is. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. How about older tortured Jean-Claude Van Damme versus any rendition of Huge Ackman?
Huge Ackman?
Yeah.
Ack. Was that the noise they made?
Ack. Yeah. Ack.
So stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid as fuck.
Whoa. Fuck, dude. Hugh Jackman. He's a beast.
He wants his goddamn kid back.
He wants his fucking kid back.
I tell you.
What was Jean-Claude Van Damme in this?
In prison. He was in prison the whole time. That's it. It was Prisoners and Jean-Claude Van Damme in prison.
Was he
much.
a badass?
Not really. I don't think he did one roundhouse kick. He did the splits, but he didn't do a roundhouse kick.
So then it's probably Huge Ackman.
I'm thinking it's Huge Ackman for sure.
Yeah.
Boy, it's weird how hard it is to find a prison movie that's not porn.
What?
Yeah, it's really
What do you
hard to
mean?
find like a prison movie that's not porn. Like movies about being in prison.
I think I have one that we could do that's not porn.
Oh, damn. Okay.
What?
We could do that.
It's not it's not going to blow your fucking mind, but it's got Nicolaj Coster-Waldau, or however you fucking say his name.
Oh, yeah.
From Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What the fuck is the name of that? Oh, Shot Caller. I might have mentioned it.
Oh, yeah. You have mentioned that to me. I think I might have put it on before. Yeah, I haven't seen it all the way through.
The only thing that is not great about it is the reason that he goes to jail. The jail that he goes to. The reason that he goes, probably not
a reason to go to jail.
No, it is, but probably not the type of jail that he goes to. That doesn't really line up, but still a pretty good movie. Pretty good prison movie. Exactly.
Jaywalking, straight up prison.
Straight up.
No how about Creed from Creed versus young Jean-Claude Van Damme? Boy, we had a common theme this year, didn't we?
lots of JC.
Van Damme. We finally hit a winner, though. Don't worry, we'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there. It's probably going to be Creed, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Have you seen Creed?
No.
Pretty good. For somebody who like really doesn't give much of a shit about the Rocky movies. Like
I fucking hate that band.
Like they're fine. The band? With her arms right up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Garfield the cat.
Stop.
All right. Stay with me. Versus Paul Walker.
In the Skulls.
From the Skulls.
Here's my question. How much spaghetti has Garfield consumed in this particular day?
Let's just say let's just say he was physically removed from Olive Garden. Unlimited pasta and breadsticks. They had to escort him out.
Oh, fuck. So he's jacked up on spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
Or as we like to call it on It's Just Two Movies, Spagooter.
Spagooter. So this is Under the Silver Lake and the Skulls.
Under the Silver Lake, which is, I love that movie. Again.
I tell you what, the more time passes, the more fondly I think back on it.
It's just so fucking...
I'm probably going to give it a rewatch like next year sometime just to revisit it.
Mm-hmm.
Fun movie though, I think. Yeah. Fucking weird fucking as shit.
Weird and just, but it's also pretty funny, you know? Like,
yeah.
Okay. So Garfield the cat versus Wait, who was it? Who was it from the Skulls?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. It's got to be Paul Walker.
Or no, you know what? Let's do Paul Walker and his accountability buddy, the guy from Fringe.
Oh, yeah. Peter Jackson?
Peter Jackson.
Is that his name?
I don't know. No, Peter Jackson did Lord of the Rings. Peter Jackson. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, that might also be his name. It wouldn't be that strange, but
it's Joshua Jackson.
Joshua Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Dude,
I was so confident with that.
I used to listen to fucking Harmontown, the podcast. Yeah. Dan Harmon told a story one time about how he was in a bar and is like seeing a bunch of college age kids being like, oh yeah, man, oh yeah, go talk to him. And he walks up there and he goes, excuse me, can I get your autograph? And as Dan Harmon's filling out the autograph, like on a bar napkin, he's like, man, I really loved what you did with Lord of the Rings. And he just thought he was Peter Jackson. Okay, how about the entire Suicide Squad? I don't know why I said it like that. How about the entire Suicide Squad? Versus
Spawn.
And John Leguizamo. Versus Spawn and John Leguizamo as a giant alien demon monster.
Ooh.
I got my money on Spawn and John Leguizamo.
Yeah, same.
That would be the most entertaining fight, I think, out of all these.
That was a fun combo. I remember, man, that was May 8th. It was when that was released. I guess we probably did that in...
been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Okay, next one is Lapsus and Robot Jocks. Okay, so Lapsus is about a guy that effectively is like a cable man. And Robot Jocks is like giant Gundam mech warrior robots. So I think a cable man versus a giant mech warrior robot, it's no contest.
Cable man.
100%. Throw up that 30-foot ladder, get the hooks in, climb up there and just start disconnecting shit. You know,
right?
Got a wrench. He's holding on. He's buck strapped in. He don't give a fuck.
He's good to go.
Yeah, he's good to go.
Didn't you say that was a really good movie, Lapsus?
I fucking really liked it.
I need to get around to watching that.
It is a low budget film, but it's a fucking super neat idea, and I think pretty fucking good execution.
Cool.
Okay, Barbarian. Okay, how the titty mommy
mother from Barbarian,
titty mommy from Barbarian
versus
both of the Barbarians' brothers in Barbarians.
It's titty mama.
It's titty mama too. I think she just ripped those fucking idiots apart.
Yeah, she would, man.
Yeah.
Triangle of Dadness.
The boat from Triangle of Sadness versus the Titanic 666.
Ooh.
Boat v. boat.
Boat v. boat.
What do you do for that?
Well, they both went down, correct?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
After a couple of drinks.
You dirty dog. I don't know. That's a tough one. What do you think, Dan?
I mean, I think probably just the Titanic 666 on sheer size alone.
That's
but
true.
But also, it did. I don't even think they hit anything. I think it just sank.
I can't remember. Yeah, that was a fun one though. That was a fun episode. Triangle of Sadness is such a weird. I don't know. It's just
right.
Such a weird movie. Like,
what else do you pick? I was like, how about the boat? They both have boats. How about boat?
How about boat?
Boat v.
boat makes sense.
Boat makes sense. All right. How about Robert Pattinson in the Batman versus a bunch of bats the size of German shepherds?
Well, I think the Batman probably wins this.
Yeah, I think so.
He used to be afraid of bats.
Yeah, because he just will do epinephrine and beat the shit out of fucking everybody in the room. He's just a rage monster is all he is. He's like, if he was just a normal married dude, I bet you 100% he hits his wife, that dude. Batman. That Batman.
The darkest timeline.
Okay, how about Henry Ford? Okay, this is Ford versus Ferrari and Maximum Overdrive. So how about Henry Ford fights an 18-wheeler with a goblin on the front? I got my money on the goblin 18-wheeler.
Yeah, I mean...
That's so fucking weird. Did you know fucking Adolf Hitler gave fucking Henry Ford an award for his fucking, like, because he hated Jewish people. He just, like, was anti-Semitic. And he's like, oh, he's great. Oh, yes. I don't know what Hitler sounded like, obviously. He probably didn't say, oh, yes, it's very Henry Ford. He didn't sound like that.
What is that?
I don't know.
Okay,
this
Maximum Overdrive is kind of blowing my fucking mind right now. It was directed by Stephen King.
Oh, yeah.
Emilio Estevez is the fucking lead.
Yep.
Was it fun or was it just...
No, it's a blast.
Is it?
Yeah. Maximum Overdrive is a movie I've seen like 10 times when I was a kid. It would just be on TV all the time. It was kind of like... Imagine Tremors, but instead of having like these cool underground like worm monsters, they were just like, well, fuck, that truck drives itself. But it's kind of the exact same movie. It's weird.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Did we pick? I don't think we picked.
Well, I said an 18-wheeler.
Oh, yeah.
Would beat up Henry Ford for sure.
Yeah, I think so, yep.
Okay, how about Jack Sparrow fights a spaceship that looks like a nutsack? But they can't shoot. Like, they have guns, but they just can't.
The spaceship?
They're just terrible at it. Yeah.
Then probably Jack Sparrow.
You think so?
I would
he'd infiltrate that nutsack?
I think he would cut the nutsack right open.
Oh, fuck, get in there and be
Right.
like, yo-ho.
Yo-ho, motherfuckers.
Okay. Okay, old gal from The Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about.
Fucking... Why do I want to say Beverly? That was not her name. What was her name? Should have been Beverly.
Was it boobs? I was trying to be like mammary, but how do I make that a woman's
Crystal.
name? Crystal. Meth in this economy
versus surviving, like all the guys from Surviving the Game.
Oh yeah, could the Surviving the Game hunters kill the girl from the Hunt? I don't think so.
No.
I think she'd murder all the motherfuckers.
Fucking badass.
So way more effective than Ice-T.
Yeah, dude.
When he shoots that tree, tries to cut down a tree. The craziest part is there's this giant fucking cedar tree or pine tree, and he's like, I'm going to shoot it with this shotgun. He's like, he shoots it 3 times, and then he goes, I hope this works. And then he shoots it one more time, and the tree fells. There ain't no fucking way, bro. Oh, my God. I love it.
Such a fun episode. If you haven't listened to our Hunt and Surviving the Game episode, August 28th, it's a banger.
It is a banger. Have you seen Frailty with McConaughey?
No.
Really?
Pretty good.
I figured that would have been one you checked out at some point. Yeah, it is pretty good.
Bill Paxton.
Frailty and Cameron's Closet, I would say you're probably looking at fucking McConaughey versus a child. And McConaughey's going to win that because in this, he's a murderer. Okay. Tanya Harding in I, Tanya versus whatever the swamp lady's name was in Gator Bait.
Fucking Gator Bait. That's a good match.
God damn, that one's a coin toss. I fucking don't know.
Depends on what day it is.
I tell you this though, them bitches would fucking brawl. I know that.
Desiree,
Desiree, skipping on a rainbow or fucking whatever the song. Desiree,
clapping them butt cheeks. Desiree.
Oh man,
that's a coin toss, bro. I don't know how to pick that because I mean. I don't know. I guess it'd probably be Desiree if I really had to.
Yeah, because she'll fucking throw a snake at you.
A bag of snakes.
Yeah, Tanya Harding won't do that.
No.
She'll fucking cut a bitch, but
She ain't got no snakes.
she ain't got pocket snakes. Fucking just throwing them out. Okay, how about Joe Dirt versus like another Joe Dirt, but he's a werewolf. It's pretty obvious that one goes to Bubba the Redneck Werewolf.
Yeah, I mean, it's a werewolf.
They're the same character. Somebody saw Joe Dirt and went, what if this guy was a fucking werewolf? Like, that's the whole premise for that
Was it
movie.
good? Was it fun?
It's pretty funny,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah, it was, I don't know. A lot of it's a little on the nose, but yeah, it was all right.
Nice.
All right, George Clooney in The Men Who Stare at Goats versus the guy in Scanner Cop. This is like two psychic guys kind of versus each other. But I know you didn't catch this one. You've seen Men Who Stare at Goats,
Yeah, I've
right?
seen that.
Okay, so Scanner Cop would just fucking make his head explode. Yes.
From Scanner Cop?
Yeah. That's just a taste.
What is that?
He's got little baby heads coming out of his head.
I thought that was, at first I thought that was, from, I thought that was Tim Robinson at first. Like from afar.
I can see that.
I was like, what? Stam Stasiak.
Oh, dude, it's a fucking wild one. But Scanner Cop could just make your head explode, so
So he would probably win.
yeah, probably.
Probably.
Okay, Logan Marshall Green in Upgrade versus Jean-Claude Van Damme in Cyborg. No way to know. That's a knockdown drag out, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Jean-Claude, he got fucking crucified.
Yeah, he did.
Like, Jesus.
That was a wild movie, dude.
And Logan Marshall Green was literally a paraplegic.
Yeah. Well, I think does Logan Marshall Green have the use of stem in this fight? I would assume.
Yeah, I would assume.
He would probably win.
Yeah, you just drop them in the middle of a basketball court with whatever they would normally have on them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Jean-Claude Van Damme's got that knife he's sharpening like half the movie. God damn, that was our first ever
10 or
100% bad movie.
movie.
Yeah, just a fucking absolute banger,
Just
man.
a hoot.
If you like a silly fucking weird piece of shit to make fun of,
Cyborg.
put it at the top of your list.
Fun stuff.
Okay. Okay, a bunch of undead skeletons versus Sean Patrick Flaherty in Nefarious.
Wait, who's in Nefarious?
Sean Patrick Flaherty
Versus
a bunch of skeletons
in Army of Dead.
Army of
Darkness.
Yeah. Oh man, some nerd just crashed their car just now.
Just listen to this.
You said that, and they went, "What?
What the fuck, Birdman? What the fuck?"
Just started rolling on the interstate. I didn't do fucking shit.
I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not familiar.
I'd probably go with Army of Skeletons. I will say I would recommend you check out Nefarious if you ever come across it. It is a very interesting character study.
Okay.
And I think a good movie. It's not without flaws by a couple of people that you like just kind of know in passing. Really, there's 3-4 people in the whole fucking movie. But pretty good. Pretty good character study. Okay, this is one of my best unexpected gems of the year. Deadstream and House 2, The Second Story. Not House 2, that movie's ass. But Deadstream, movie you can check out on Shudder. Wow, what a bunch of fun. Like, just an absolute fucking hoot of a movie.
Okay.
So I guess it would be the guy from Deadstream versus, I don't know, I guess Grandpa from The House 2, The Second Story. And I know you haven't seen either of these. I would probably 100% give it to Grandpa from House 2, The Second Story. Just because the guy in Deadstream is a huge pussy. All right.
That's easy enough.
Okay.
Looks like Deadstream is also on AMC Plus, which I actually weirdly have.
Oh, yeah? Fucking favorite that shit, baby.
I added it to the list.
Nice. It is like, when we put it on, I was like, oh, God, here we go.
Here we go.
And then 10 minutes into it, I was glued to it. Couldn't
fuck.
take my eyes off it. Dude, it was so much fun. Okay, Infinity Pool and Species 2. So I guess the horniness of Mia Goth versus the horniness of the Species lady.
The guy, or wait, the lady?
The lady, yeah. I guess who's hornier between which is the hornier?
Oh,
movie?
you wouldn't be doing the guy from Species 2? The
No.
alien, the main alien?
The guy. Oh, that guy
Yeah, he's like the main.
versus
I don't.
what's his name? Skarsgård. Dane DeHaan.
That's who I was thinking of. I don't know.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. That's just what came when I thought of Species 2. I thought of the main.
You thought of the guy,
alien.
not the Species lady.
I mean, he's the main alien, right? In Species 2.
Well, she's the alien from Species 1 that's also in 2.
I gotcha.
So, whatever, it doesn't matter. Which movie's hornier in a fight?
Ooh.
If they were going to fight, which one would get erect first?
If they were
That's how you pick the winner. If those two movies were going to fight, which one gets a hard on first?
Damn. Probably Species 2.
I think so, yeah. That thing's fucking
Lot of
young and dumb and full of testosterone. Okay, have you seen It Follows?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing that follows in It Follows versus an aborted fetus dunked in toxic waste that turns into a giant monster.
I'm going that.
I think I'm going to go that too, actually.
That sounds wild. The suckling?
Oh, yeah.
Is that good?
It's fucking phenomenal.
Really?
This is like, I was like, we're on a fucking roll, baby, because we did fucking Cyborg, and then we did fucking Species 2, and then we did the suckling. I was like, man, we are on a fucking roll right now.
The tagline for the suckling is he'll always be mommy's little mutant.
Yep. Dude, so
what a name for a film. The suckling.
When the lady okay, so the place this lady goes to get her abortion, it's a whorehouse, right? That doubles as an abortion clinic. So that's for starters. And then she gets the abortion. They take the fetus and they hold it like this. And they fucking drop it in a toilet and flush it.
What the fuck?
And it goes through the sewer and you see it like spitting down a pipe and it just like lays in some toxic sludge. Oh man, it's great.
Dude,
and the monster, like when it turns into a monster, it's fucking horrifying and it looks great.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Something about bad 90s movies. I feel like they're fucking primo, dude.
Yeah. Primo shit. Okay, so I don't know. Anything in the movie Poltergeist could probably kick the shit out of anything in the movie Poltergeist, Night of the Chicken Dead.
The chicken.
I fucking, I think we brought it up before, like maybe a year ago, and I think you mentioned to me, you're like, I don't know, it says it's a musical, and we were like, oh yeah, okay, let's not do that.
Poltergeist?
Yeah, I think maybe when we were first going to do Badsgiving, and we did Thanksgiving, I think we were going to do Poltergeist with it, and I think that you were like, nah, it's a musical. But when we got ready to do this Poltergeist episode, for some reason it popped back in my head and I forgot that it was a musical. So I'm like, start watching this thing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like an hour and 40 minutes long, but it feels like it's 4 hours. Because they keep being like, oh, we'll do a dumb musical number. It's fucking awful.
I hate it.
Okay. Miles Morales and Across the Spider-Verse versus anything in Arachnophobia. Obviously, that's Miles Morales.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what do you think about this one? Bone Tomahawk and American Outlaws. What's the fairest match?
American Outlaws.
Hell yeah.
They
half Cherokee and Choctaws.
They got their guns. Obviously.
Their baby, she's a Chippewa.
Well, you didn't know?
She's a one of a kind.
She's a one of a kind, baby.
If you need me, you can find me in my wigwam.
Well, I'm gonna go American Outlaws because some of those boys were a hell of a shot.
One of them.
And actually, no, I'm gonna go the fucking the what? I almost said cult, but they're not a cult. The fuck would you call them?
Which one was it again?
The things from Boner Tomahawk.
Oh, the troglodytes.
The troglodytes. There we go. I would think they would win, right? I mean,
oh, yeah, I think so for sure. Because fucking Matthew Fox could shoot.
Yeah, and they got him.
Got him good.
Hard.
Got him real
and
hard.
Long, too.
And long. And then the fucking deputy, you would presume a guy that's deputy can shoot. And they fucking split that dude taint first. God damn.
That taint no lie.
I tell you what.
Yeah, those troglodytes were mean sons of bitches.
Those are mean sons of bitches. I tell you what. You seen old Bobby's new girl? God damn. I can't think of anything to follow that up.
She's uglier than a...
Well, I went down to the Walmart the other day. I sat in the line, I tell you, so fucking long, trying to stick 20 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag. Goddamn, come on, son. Why don't you practice picking up teeth? I'll be over there in a second. Grab your blanket. You're going to be cold on the floor, boy. Just the shit old people around here say fucking cracks my shit up. All right, now you've seen Green Room, right?
I have.
Okay.
Fantastic film.
Yeah, I was like, you like Green Room. I'm fucking...
It's brutal. It's brutal.
It's fucking brutal.
That fucking... When he gets his arm fucking... Oh. Ooh. Fuck, dude. That fucked me up.
Anybody from Green Room is gonna murder the shit out of anybody from the movie Fanboy. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's on God right there.
No cap.
It's got nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying. That's God's fault. So
that's the big man.
If you have an issue with that, you're just gonna have to take it up with God. Okay, so we've got I got 3 more here.
3 more.
That actually, as we're recording this, have not quite come out.
Okay. Can we just... I gotta fucking
Poop?
piss.
Okay.
Poop?
Birdman's going to take a quick poop, and we'll be right back after these words from our sponsor. Was that fake or was that real?
What do you think?
Did that come out of your mouth or your butt?
What do you think?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, baby. Shit.
Okay.
Are we gonna spoil these unreleased films?
Well, yeah, because this will come out after them. Yeah, this will be like a New Year. This will be like a New Year thing or end of the year thing. Okay, so we've got Anthony Mackie as a ghost versus a guy that you can't tell where he's from. That's Synchronic and Fearless Tiger episode. Scared tigers.
Scary tigers.
Spooky tigers.
Spooky baby tigers.
Speaking of tigers, you see they had a tiger had a litter of 3 cubs at the St. Louis Zoo?
I did not see that.
Yeah, it's exciting.
That's
we got
awesome.
three new baby tiger cubs at the St. Louis Zoo, which is one of the best zoos in the United States and is also free.
That's right.
So there are better zoos in the United States that you have to pay for. Fucking bitches.
Fucking bitch.
Or you come over to St. Louis where they're like, hey, come look at these fucking animals that we keep in captivity. It's great.
Yeah.
Some of them,
Is it?
We get to do tricks. I fucking love the zoo. I hate that they do that to animals, but also as somebody who's like very into animals, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at how hot that tiger is.
How into animals are you?
Very, very much into animals.
God damn. Holy shit.
What do you think? Anthony Mackie is a ghost or just a nondescript dude that you can't tell his country of origin?
I mean, he does martial arts.
Yeah.
So probably him.
On a ghost? What are you going to do? Shake his fucking hand? That's all you can do. Well, I guess he is tangible. You could beat the fuck out of him.
Well, they did shake hands, the ghost.
A long time, too.
For a long time.
Probably at least 2 rounds worth of fighting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's martial arts.
I guess, yeah, it's Karate Guy.
It's got to be Karate Man.
Okay, how about... Oh, fuck, what's his name? Okay, how about David Harbour as Santa Claus, who will kill a man, versus a terrorist with a bunch of, like, henchmen that are raccoons. And I'm, of course, talking about our Christmas episode that just came out, probably. Violent Night and Killer Raccoons 2 Dark Christmas in the Dark.
What a name for a movie.
Pretty fun, dude, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, that's one I'd be like, you know what, check it out. I'm not into like the Sharknadoes and the Sharktopuses kind of thing, because it's like, what if it was this fucking stupid? But this one specifically, Killer Raccoons 2 Dark Christmas in the Dark, there's not a lot of killer raccoons in it, and when there are, they're like puppets.
Yeah.
Like they're fuck, what's the word? When you taxidermied. They're like taxidermied raccoons that are just holding assault rifles, and they'll be like and then they like, jump off the screen or whatever. A lot of fun. The movie's silly as shit though. A lot of the comedy really fucking lands.
So a bunch of killer raccoons, you said?
It's not a bunch, it's like 3.
So 3 killer raccoons?
3 raccoon henchmen and 1 terrorist guy.
Versus David Harbour?
Versus David Harbour as Santa Claus, who will kill a man.
Probably David Harbour, then.
I'm thinking David Harbour as Santa Claus. Have you seen Silent Night?
No. Pretty good?
Pretty good, yeah. Put it on your Christmas list. If
Pretty good.
You get home and you're like, hey, babe, I made some hot cocoa and lit a couple of candles. I thought maybe we could snuggle on the couch and watch a Christmas movie.
And by the way, my dick's out too.
Yeah, by the way. Also, I've got a paper bucket of popcorn. And I've stuffed not only my penis in the bottom, but also my testicles. Because frankly, they're a little chapped in the butter will moisturize. But if you reach down to get some popcorn and you feel a penis in there, if you could just stroke it longingly, I would appreciate that. Extra salt? What's wrong with me?
A lot.
This is my brain do shit like this. Fucking stupid.
Stupid.
Okay. All right. Okay.
What's it called? Silent Night?
Silent Night, yeah. A Violent Night, excuse me.
Violent. I was like, that's with Joel Kinnaman, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not out yet, and I can't wait to watch it. I'm a huge Joel Kinnaman fan. Actually, by the time this episode comes out, that might be available for streaming. I mean, it would be wise of them to do it. Like, obviously, milk as much as you can right up until Christmas, but before Christmas, man, then some people ain't gonna go see it in theaters anyway. Drop that bitch on streaming.
It's in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Violent Night. All right, what's next?
This is our final one for the year. Is Talk to Me and Booty Call. So I'm gonna say it's Buns from Booty Call, played by Jamie Foxx.
Like Butts?
B-U-N-Z.
Oh, that's his name?
His name's Buns.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's where that comes from.
From when Derek made a golfer on a video game?
on Tiger Woods.
I think it was Buns with 2 N's, wasn't it?
2 N's or 2 Z's, I don't know. Buns, just the ugliest golfer you could make. He fucking nailed it. And, okay, so Buns from Booty Call versus, I don't know, the fucking haunted hand from Talk to Me.
What could the hand do?
I can fucking
Strangle you? Does it strangle anybody?
No, it just can get you possessed. I mean, it can't do anything by itself independently. You have to touch it and, like, say, talk to me.
So maybe...
Which he might not do. I guess let's do Buns from Booty Call versus the girl's dad from Talk to Me. Have you seen Talk to Me?
No.
Oh.
Is it good?
You'll love it. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It's the most fun horror movie I've seen in I don't know how long.
Okay.
Worth a purchase. I'm gonna wind up purchasing a copy of that one. I don't know. I guess I'd go Buns because he's probably gonna fuck. He's probably gonna fuck whatever it is. That seems like that's probably
he's
his
gonna have
thing.
sex with it.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah,
I think so. I think he would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. A couple of things. That's been our year end recap. Are there any specific low fill awards you'd like to give any of these? I would like to give a low fill award to ourselves for the episode of Moon and Bad Moon for literally being the most accurate description of what our podcast is just in the title of the episode.
Okay.
Moon
and Bad
Moon.
That was pretty funny.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's quite a clever one, I think.
Not even close in story.
No.
But
no.
You know, they're not all wieners.
Yeah, not even close. We had one good, really good fan submission this year. That was the Green Room and Fanboy fan submission. Both a couple of fun movies. I mean, Fanboy was fucking terrible, but also fun to poke fun at. I had a handful of recurring guests and a couple of new ones this year. We had Brandon Stewart on, Justin. Of course, I'd like to thank Jeremy Jones, Chad, Alicia, William. I can't believe William fucking made it back on the pod this year. Good old Nasty Nate, Doug Thicker, and Barrett Lewis over at the ATI podcast. Came on and did one of our more recent episodes. I'm not sure when it's going to come out because right now I'm just recording shit and I don't know when this stuff's going to come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything in particular that you were like, this was my favorite episode this year?
I mean,
we really are like somewhere between 6 and 8 episodes short this year.
I thought it was more than that. Is that what?
At least it's at least between 6 and 8. It might be more. Yeah, I changed careers 4 times in 6 months.
It's a lot of That's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of whiplash. Took a lot to get used to, and you know what? Frankly, just couldn't get around to it every weekend.
I guess we only took off. Well, we took off all of June and almost all of July.
Yeah. And then I think there were a couple of individual weeks in there that I just
couldn't make it work.
Just couldn't make it work.
I think one of my favorite episodes was Upgrade and Cyborg. Just because
that is the first ever 100% episode across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Upgrade's phenomenal and Cyborg is just the best bad movie I've ever seen.
It's fucking crazy.
It's a train wreck in the best possible way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. I feel like we did a ton of good movies this year.
Yeah. In a single year, by the way, our Barbarians episode, probably one of our more viral episodes. I don't know how else to say it. That it's like, we'll normally have an episode and it does X amount of downloads in a week, and that one for whatever reason just did times 6.
Yeah.
It
blew
really,
up.
really fucking well.
It's a good episode.
It rivals our most downloaded episode ever, which is probably episode 1. And our second most downloaded episode ever is last year's Low Fill Awards. And then Barbarians is number 3. It's weird.
Episode 1, the episode that we did 3 movies.
Yeah, it's just 3 movies. The first ever episode of It's Just 2 Movies where we cover 3 movies.
That was so fucking. It's just. I
used to smoke a lot of weed.
I laugh at that every time.
I still do, but I
think
used
about
to
it.
also.
I think about it a lot.
Yeah,
I laugh.
I do too. It's like we always do sequels. We don't. We don't do the originals. What's that one time we did that fucking where he's like, "All right, let's boogie, everybody." That fucking heavy metal airplane or whatever it was called. That's like number
Heavy
5.
Metal 3 Turbulence.
Yeah, Heavy Metal 3 Turbulence.
Something Turbulence.
God damn it, that was good shit.
That was a good one. That was fun. Remember when we used to rate movies, like the bad movies? We used to rate them 2 different ways. Like, that was so weird.
Yeah. Well, we've hit our groove now. And our groove is just like, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's the groove that we're in. Who fucking cares? Less editing, I say.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that's going to do it for the 2023 Lofill Awards. I guess while we're here, we might as well and kick it to the last segment.
Hey, what you watching?
Of the show Birdman. What you been watching?
Oh. Who, me?
Yeah. Little old me. Boop, boop,
Dude,
be-doop.
I'm here to tell you, I have done almost nothing but play Alan Wake 2.
Oh, yeah? More awake?
More wakey. Alan Wake 2,
Eggs and bakey.
wakey, eggs and bakey. Well, I guess before that I did finish Spider-Man 2. Good game.
Oh, I feel like you have some reservations about the ending.
The formula is getting a little tired.
Huh. Weird. I wonder, it'd be crazy if somebody from Marvel called us to offer us a job to work on something like that.
That'd be weird.
That'd be fucking crazy.
It'd be crazy. Fun, good game. Could have been great. I won't talk about it too much because you're gonna play it.
Yeah, you can spoil it for me. I'm still going to play it because I know the gameplay is fantastic.
It is.
So I don't really give
it. Really is.
I don't really.
There are just some story elements.
Spoil it for me.
There are just some story elements that I didn't really care for. I don't think they utilized Miles properly in this game. I felt like for me personally, Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales were better games. This is still a good game, but just something I don't know. Just
you know what I feel like would have been more appropriate to have Spider-Man 3 not really be a Spider-Man game, but to be a Eddie Brock Venom game.
Yeah.
And then you can have a 4th to bring all those characters together. I feel like it was, even when they were talking about it, like, Venom's going to be in it. And I'm like, sounds like it's getting to be a little too much.
Well,
but because I'm sure there are other villains in it too. But then that all worked in Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales. Like there being a bunch of villains, it worked out fine.
That's the thing. It doesn't in this one.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Like
feel a little forced.
There are too many. It's just, and there are some things that I don't want to mention because it is pretty spoiler heavy.
Okay.
I just want you to go like, huh, okay, interesting. I wonder why they did that. Or,
yeah.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I can't wait for that. Anyways, Alan Wake, I'm telling you right now, Alan Wake 2, buddy.
Alan Woke?
Blowing my fucking mind.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. Like one of the best video games I've ever played.
Jeez. Is it spooky?
It is.
Fuck, I'll never get to play it.
I know.
You should bring your PlayStation to my house and play it so I can watch it.
You're like,
I won't. It doesn't freak me out if I'm watching. It freaks me out if I'm playing. That's it.
You'll just have to watch a playthrough.
Yeah, I guess
on YouTube or something.
A whole playthrough on YouTube.
Yeah.
Will you post your entire playthrough on YouTube so I can watch yours specifically?
just mine. Man, it is just
you're just achievement hunting. It's 90 hours.
Yeah, right. For a game that I've been waiting like 10 years for, however
delivered,
long,
huh?
Just not what I expected.
Ooh.
And somehow just fucking raises the bar. In storytelling and gameplay. I thought it was so Alan Wake, the original game is a very linear game. There's not a lot of exploration. And 2 is in parts linear, but the way they tell the story is like, it fucking blew my mind. And
nice.
I'm not finished with it yet.
I heard great reviews. I listened to one video game podcast, got glowing reviews all around.
It's so fun. It's just...
And you liked Control as well, right?
I did.
And that's got there's like a through line between Alan Wake and Control?
Yes. And they hinted that when Control came out, within Control, there is a
hint to be like, this is part of the Alan Wake averse.
This is coming. Alan Wake's coming. Like, Alan Wake 2 is... Because we waited on it for so long, right?
The AWVU, the Alan Wake video game universe.
Yeah. It's... I can't really explain it too well. Like, because it would take me 20 minutes and I would sound like an idiot. But if you're not familiar with Alan Wake, check it out if you like psychological thriller video game. It's dark, very dark. Super fun. That's really all I've been doing.
Nice.
And I can't think of really anything else.
Well, I got a couple of things. I finished Resident Alien Season 2.
Nice.
Yep, like that very much. I think my favorite part of the entire series is when he's like, pull over, I have to pee. And then he gets out and he makes crop circles.
Yeah.
And then she's like, why are you covered in grass? And he's like, I fell down, but not in the pee. And then he's like showing the crop circles. And he's like, and that one on the right is my middle finger. And it like translates it on the screen to like, I own Earth, suck my wiener, whatever. It's like a childish expression. Really love that show, man. Got a lot of fun.
So fun.
And it did get renewed for a 3rd season, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. One of my favorite characters is Darcy. I love Darcy.
Oh, dude, Darcy's
so
a
funny.
trip, man. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
You know what? I like... The thing that gets a little tired for me of the show is the fact that they're like, oh, but there's this bit where like Darcy, this funny, goofy character, like the extra storylines feel a little forced, but only because they're kind of unfinished. Like they're like, oh, Darcy, she's single and
she's a mess.
She should settle down.
She can't ever get anything right.
And then she just kind of does, and then she has a fight with her boyfriend, and then he's there, so everything's fine. Like, I don't know, it doesn't, for them to complicate the character, it's not complicated enough to be interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing with Asta, and her being like, oh, I gave up this baby or what. Like, she mentions it, that she gave up her kid and she feels bad about it. They mention it 100 times.
Yeah.
But how many times do those two characters interact in the whole 2 seasons? 3?
They interact a few times.
Maybe. Yeah. A couple of times. Usually pretty short.
Yeah.
Short and sweet. Weird. I don't, but very funny. The whole show, very funny.
Yeah.
Smart writing as far as the comedy goes. Mm-hmm. Very funny. So I polished that off. I started watching Fringe, which I know is a show that you told me to watch like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm getting around to it now.
Not Friends.
Not Friends. Not Friends.
Not Friends. Fringe,
not Friends.
Like fringe science.
If you thought that this review was gonna be this way, it's Fringe. Not Friends.
What do you think? What do you think so far, friend?
I'm loving it. What's the guy? The creepy guy?
Creepy guy.
The Mr. Fringe.
Mr. Fringe.
Like, and describing it like I haven't seen it. The fucking creepy old guy from Lord of the Rings. He's eating the tomatoes. Tomato eating guy. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Tomato eating guy. You talking about John Noble?
Yeah, I am talking about John Noble. God damn, boy. Okay, Joshua Jackson getting the best jabs he's ever got in anything.
Mm-hmm.
And John Noble.
What a performance.
Is just... It makes me wonder if that's what he's really like in real life. You know what I mean? I'm like, are you
So
just
convincing.
insane?
Right.
Did they just like get you out of a ward somewhere and went, you're going to be famous, buddy? And he went, I like alien cereal, or I don't know, kind of weird shitty with what does an insane person say? I don't know. But yeah, he just, boy, there's like, you watch him and you're like, oh, this sweet old endearing man. And the longer he talks, the more I like, my face turns into like a snarl because I'm like, you're fucking gross and creepy. And I'm like, ugh. But then he says shit and I'm like, oh, he's funny and affable.
Very
and I
funny.
like him. And he's kind of endearing because he's kind of childlike sometimes.
He is, yeah, for sure.
He throws little temper tantrums and shit. He's fucking electric, man. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Also, I watched this a low budget film. I don't think it's very well known. It's called Sloppenheimer.
Got him.
It's
Floppenheimer because it didn't do very well.
That's what it is. It didn't do very well. It's funny because Barrett was over here to record the podcast, and Alicia texted me. She's like, "I got you a little something at the store," and I was like, "Oh, nice."
Bananas.
And she got home and she gave it to me, and it was bananas and Oppenheimer. And I was like, oh, nice. And then the next day, Barrett texted me that article that's like, oh, physical copies sold out all around the U.S. or whatever. Like, you have to order it online, but they're waiting for it to be restocked and blah, 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 blah.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Fuck yeah, buddy.
In addition to that, we also got a projector. So I fucking hooked up the sound system and watched Oppenheimer at like probably like 120 inches. So it felt like the cinematic experience. You know what I mean?
Nice.
And god damn it, that's a good one.
What a good
that's
movie,
a
right?
fucking really good one. Yeah. I feel like that's got future pod written
It's
all
got
over
pod
it.
on it.
It's got pod on it.
That's a welcome back to another episode of It's Just One Movie. Oppenheimer.
A 3.5 hour review of the movie Oppenheimer.
Of the 3-hour movie Oppenheimer.
Yep. Also featuring fapping noises of us jerking ourselves off. Yeah, no,
Did you
great.
love it?
I loved it. Yeah, I'm like really thrilled about it. Follow us on social networks, by the way. I think I'm going to be doing some, since our new season is getting ready to roll over. This is our last episode of the year. I am going to do some giveaways for like digital rights to movies. I've got a handful that somebody else can have them. I'll be happy to give them away.
Hell yeah.
But Oppenheimer will be one of them on that list, along with some others. I'll post them if you follow us on social networks on Facebook and all that other shit. You got anything else you wanted to mention?
Man, I mean, just
I haven't read any of my books since the last time I saw you. Not
well,
one page.
You know, you're fucking lazy.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
You don't have time to read. I understand. I haven't been reading a lot.
I just
honestly.
said I watched 2 seasons of a TV show and Oppenheimer.
You bastard. Yeah, honestly, I haven't been reading much lately. I did start another Philip K. Dick book.
Philip K.
Dick.
Yeah, which one?
Fuck, what is it? I forgot.
While you're looking it up, I watched a low-ish budget, I guess, like an independent Spanish horror film.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about
called
this.
When the Devil Lurks. Or When Evil Lurks. When Evil Lurks.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit, man!
Good stuff.
Horrifying.
Really?
Horrifying. Like to look at and to watch and to think about. Like I'm not religious. I do not believe in demons. I don't believe in hauntings. I don't believe in ghosts. But fucking makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Some of the shit in this movie. Because it is just eerie as fuck to think about.
That's cool.
It's really good. Highly recommend it. I believe it's a Shudder original, or it is just exclusively on Shudder right now. I'm fairly certain it's a Shudder original without looking it up because, as you mentioned, I'm a lazy piece of shit.
You are.
Yes.
Yeah. The Philip K. Dick book that I started is Martian Time Slip. Yeah. It's so far it's about the colonization of Mars.
Okay.
Which is it's pretty interesting how he writes about it. Yeah, good stuff. I always enjoy his books. They're pretty trippy because he experimented with lots of drugs. So always enjoy a Philip K. Dick book.
It's weird how people are like, don't do drugs or alcohol. And then like all of the greatest writers, like since the beginning of time, have all been like, I fucking start drinking at 9 a.m. or like I fucking do acid like twice a week.
All day, yeah.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
How many of the world's like greatest fucking writers ever are just straight laced?
Just sober as a judge. Oh, wait, that's not sober. Not a lot.
No, they're not sober because they're on blood thinners. Because they're all 100. I don't.
Shit.
You got anything else,
man? Other than just thank you to the people that still listen to this stupid podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Appreciate you.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Tell your grandma.
Rob a bank. YOLO.
Probably wouldn't do that.
Live your best life.
On God.
Self-care. Rob that 7-Eleven.
Don't listen to Danny. That's the best piece of advice I can give.
Off Ashby and 364. There's low security coverage there. 2 a.m. It's just the one 7-Eleven where I know it is.
Right. There's one near us, actually. Kind of funny.
Where your house is?
Yeah.
That's the one thing I miss living about in the city. It's like
7-Eleven?
Bro, I used to go down there and get a fucking 30-pack of fucking MGD lights and a fucking Slurpee for $20.
20
$20
MGD lights?
Can't beat
Was that in cans?
Oh, yeah. The brick.
The brick.
Yeah.
The brick house, bitch.
Like when not everything came in 30 packs, you know what I mean?
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I think that's it from me.
That's it. Appreciate you listening. If you're still sticking around, leave us a like. If you could, you can do it right there in the app. Just leave us a little 5-star review. It helps other like-minded, degenerates like yourself find this podcast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, we just really appreciate you guys, man. It's been a great year. I hope everybody has a great new year. Hope you had a holiday was fucking fantastic. I hope you didn't have to spend too much time with your extended family because I know they're terrible.
They're all terrible.
But we love you.
We'll always love you.
And as a wise man once said,
you guys aren't going to start sucking each other's dicks, are you?
Let's call that bold talk for a one-eyed Batman.
Can I make a suggestion that doesn't involve violence? Or is this the wrong crowd?
Maybe we should call in a bomb threat to Houston. I think it's free beer night at the Astrodome.
The Jedi, Bob. We don't fight with guns, we fight with our mind.
Cousin business is booming.
That is one big pile of shit.
Jog on.
It's Just Two Movies is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios and can be found wherever you get your podcasts.
All right, special thanks for the people who helped make this show. That is going to be Russ, Tafari, God-Sized and Growing, and SUNDS for our music, Lamplighter Productions for our artwork. Oh, yeah, I definitely want to throw out a thanks to Dave, who takes care of our YouTube platform, and Justin, who has started doing our TikTok. You can find us on TikTok at Just Two Movies Pod. Yeah, so hit us up on socials and tell your friends and leave us a like if you could. That's the show.
That shit's nice.
Fucking swish. Why's the NBA not picked you up?
Dude, I tell you what. I tried out for the basketball team in middle school.
Ball is life. Yeah, I got you.
Didn't make it.
Really? Really?
And I'm pretty sure everybody makes it.
Against the other dunkers that we had.
The coach was like, do you want to be the ball boy? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah. And he's like, you got to wash everybody's balls after the game. And you were like, this sucks.
Brandon, you took that too literal.
Yeah.
We were talking about the basketballs.
Oh.
Not. Oh. Oh.
Because there's two of them.